Welcome to the CFG Gamecast, episode number 274, a weekly podcast created by gamers and streamers alike to discuss the latest gaming topics from the previous week. We stream a new episode every week and release it on all podcast services, so do us a favor and show us some love by liking on twitch.tv/CFG Games or on YouTube at the CFG, or go to our main website, confreaksandgeeks.com, to not miss an episode. I am Mr. CFG Games himself, Davis Green, and with me today, I got the 5-star general of the itty bitty Smitty committee. I got Smitty in the third seat. What's going on, my dude?
I've been living my best Battlefield 6 life. It's been fantastic.
Really?
I've been playing that beta. Had some bumpy technical issues. I don't know if it was due to when I was streaming and playing. There were some times that I had issues. When I was playing offline though, or not streaming, I had no issues at all. So I'm enjoying that. That's been really good. Obviously, we got done. We're recovering still a little bit from EVO last weekend. We're gonna get down and talk about that, but that was awesome. So. It's been busy and just been grinding, and I don't know. I really got a lot of games in this week other than Battlefield 6 Snap. I was telling you about the shenanigans that happened with that. Like, I was an alternate, made it in as a player, and then I got booted from the tournament because I didn't check in, but I checked in as an alternate. So I don't know what happened. I was in for a second, y'all. I was in for a second, and I was really looking forward to playing my deck
for like a moment.
Yeah, dude. I saw King of Canada was in it. We know our friend Schnurp was in it. Tucker was in it, and then of course our buddy, friend of the show, Poppy Hendricks was in it as well. He got so close to qualifying for Worlds automatically. He ended up going 4-2 yesterday, but again, another strong showing by him. I believe he was playing an Airsham deck is what he was rocking. So heard there's a lot of C2 decks out there, which is Cerebro. And,
there always is a C2 deck somewhere out there, man.
It's been made worse with these freaking first contact cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not good. Not good at all. Not good at all.
Yes.
I mean, you know what? Here's what the most annoying thing about the decks, or for that deck, what really irritates me is that how many C2 versions are there? Up to C? They're at C4 or so.
At least, yeah.
Renditions of it. It's just like, wow, Cerebro is that good of a card. It's like, and then if you have the good supports, oh my god, it's so bad.
Oh, there's one tech card that just disposes of that real quickly.
Oh, so, yeah, what is that?
Oh, Uncle Ben? Mean, obviously, he's Uncle Ben. I wish. It's Uncle Ben. Red Guardian gets rid of Red Guardian and Enchantress. Enchantress is more of a guarantee, but again, Cerebro comes in at 3-0. Mm-hmm. So if you throw Red Guardian in there, he's gonna hit it unless there's something that's in a negative. So.
Is the Cerebro deck a negative? A Mr. Like, is there a Mr. Negative in the Cerebro deck usually?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I've never seen one.
Looks like it would be a good card to have since it's a 3-0.
Nah, because he wouldn't really buff anything. Or sorry, he would only buff the highest cost or the highest card. The whole goal with it is for all the cards around it to be the same cost, so they're all getting the same buff.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably dropping like either a Spectrum or a freaking Onslaught or something to buff that buff even more.
Yeah. Okay.
I think is yeah.
Fair. Well, wait a minute though, but I thought negative flips the power card to the cost card, doesn't it?
Yeah, but if they're not all the same cost, then it's only going to affect one card, and that's going to be your highest power card.
Oh, did they change that? Because it has always been that way.
I don't know. That would still have been my understanding, is that it buffs your highest cost card, so you want all your cards to be the same power, so they all get the buff. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, you're getting kind of choppy.
Yeah, I think something was happening in the background, but it should be okay now.
Yeah. But what about you? I know you were out here. It was great seeing you. How was the travel back? How's the week been back home?
Oh man, I'm so glad I'm back home. But like at the same time, though, you know what's funny? Like when I was there this last time, like we barely saw each other. Like,
I know. It happens.
Yeah, man. Like we were just like I was on the move, man. There was so many things I had booked for just those 3 days with so many people. It was awesome. Don't get me wrong. I love the amount of different kinds of groups, the developers and the stuff I was talking to. And then also the winners to EVO 2025 that I also had access to talk to as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had a great time. But like I've just spent this week just trying to catch up on all the content like this week. I know I know I'm behind. So hopefully I can get it all done by this week. And then move on so we can get ready for PAX, which is like coming up in literally 2 weeks, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, it's a wild time, I would say. And like I didn't get a chance to mess with Battlefield 6. Smitty, from what you're saying, Smitty, if it's like Battlefield 3, then I'm in. I'll take it.
It's back, baby. It's back, baby.
Yeah, it's really. See, I'm really looking forward to it because like. I've never got. Went out of Battlefield after Battlefield 4. 4 was mediocre to me, but 3 was the one that was like the best one.
That was peak. Yeah.
3 was the peak, definitely. And if you could destroy virtually everything in 6 is what they claim to be, but it's weird because we've heard it so many times at Battlefield that you can that the environment damage is literally endless and like it's still, but it's not executed right. Or very well, like remember Battlefield 2042 with the missile silo and stuff. It's just,
no, I did not play, but I didn't play 2042 at all.
Oh, you didn't? You missed it? Okay. No,
yeah, I didn't miss it. I dodged it. That was intentional, my friend.
You did miss it. I dodged it. Just skipped it out. That's funny.
I said, nope, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother. From what I'd seen, and like I've done the future warfare in the blops, and I hated it. And I decided that that's not what I want. And when they were talking about that, not only that, but just how they handled the whole PR, it reeked of the Blizzard, don't you have phones? I was just like, these guys are so tone deaf. And clearly it was. So I didn't even bother. Wow. I'm so glad I didn't. It's free on PS Plus right now. Thought about maybe just checking it out. And I was like, nah, why bother? I've tasted Battlefield 6. I don't need to get this sour taste in my mouth. I'm not even gonna sully myself.
I'm not even gonna put the sour taste in my mouth.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's a great analogy of it in itself.
It's unnecessary, dude. I already got the gobble of Battlefield 6. Love it. Right. Eating it up. Why would I even possibly look to see what 2042 is about? It's only going to piss me off.
That is true. That is true. You're not wrong. It's kind of like you're going to go back. It's like when you found something that was actually what you were looking for, and then it's like, why would you want to settle for less? I totally understand. What about, but like, so are you definitely picking it up when it comes out? Comes out in October.
We'll see.
I believe October 7th. So it's it's gonna be crazy.
Like right by my birthday. It'd be a great birthday gift. But
there you go.
I don't know. We'll see. Again, here's the thing with that, and like this goes for Call of Duty and a lot of games nowadays. Like, I just I feel like I go in with the best intentions and thinking that I'm gonna play this and eat it up, but really, I'm going to play it for a little bit. Everyone's going to get super good. I'm going to get bored of it. I'm going to move on. That's probably the likely trajectory of it. So do I need to spend my money on this? Not really.
Well, like this game is more like it's a bedlam though. I mean, like how many people could you play at the same time? Is it 64 v 64?
It is.
It is? Okay. So like,
I believe so.
Yeah, so you can't play it like what you could play it for, like Call of Duty or
No,
like
you're
Call
right.
of Duty and stuff.
No, and it's very different. Don't get me wrong. It took me a minute to even, and again, I've always been trash at the battlefields. I'm more trash at the battlefields than I am Call of Duty. So, but I settled down and I was able to do things, and it's like it's a game. It's more of a simulation style than arcade style, and that's my appreciation for Battlefield. It feels, and like not only that, but like the sound design of it alone, and we're in beta right now, like dude, you feel like you're in freaking war, man. Like, and then obviously to a very mild degree, but I imagine being in war and like, you know, you're wearing your cans or whatever, dude, like it's pretty hardcore, man. Like they do, like it's like, and things are blowing up, building could possibly fall on you, like dude, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So it's very, very interesting how this is gonna be. I don't know, dude. I'm on the fence too, but I don't know if I play with people. I think that'd be a really cool communal game. Oh, my bad. It says Smitty's getting smaller. I don't know what happened. Oh, I know why. Hold up.
What?
You know, your screen went like shrunk for some odd reason. There you go. I got it big.
Oh, weird.
Yeah,
I don't know,
right?
it's actually an effect when
he just shrunk. He just shrunk for it.
It's like how Mario and
he's like, hey, Smitty, become a character from Grounded, and that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. Jeez, I didn't even notice either until I was like, okay, but anyways. Okay, but I know everyone's. I know y'all don't want to talk about just Battlefield 6 on today's episode. So let's go through the normal rigmarole that we like to do each and every episode. So each of us chooses a topic or discussion in the world of video games. The topic would or could be a game itself or something that happened in the gaming industry. We do not want to talk about it amongst ourselves. We want you, the listeners and viewers, on twitch.tv/CFG Games or on YouTube at the CFG to be a part of the conversation as always. So if there's something you want to talk about or chime in on whatever we talk about, by all means, type it inside the chat. We will talk with you and go from there. So as you know, like we were just saying earlier at the beginning of the show, Smitty and I went to EVO 2025. There is a lot that this event has. I mean, this event has come so long from what it used to be. Man, it has been like, it is a night and day difference. This is my first time back at EVO in about, I want to say 5 or 6 years. So I haven't even, like, this is now, correct me if I'm wrong, Smitty, is this the second year that it's been at this venue, the West Wing venue?
Yes, at the West Hall at the Convention Center.
Okay. Yeah. So like I wasn't there when they first came last year, but this year I still feel like, because I did see the videos that Smitty and Lex did last year, covering it, the venue last year. I feel like they upgraded from just that year, just in a year's time, because like the arcade museum was like a little booth area in itself and everything, and had really good setups and stand-ups, and then they also had an art museum of different kinds of things that you can check out. I was like, I was surprised about how much more of a convention feeling that this event is, as well as, you know, the tournament level is. But before we kind of get into it, I just want to kind of give updates that what happened at EVO 2025. So at EVO, there was, as always, there's always going to be the there's the tournament brackets for virtually every fighting game that's currently out, as well as there were a ton of side tournaments that happened as well. So the ones that you're really wanting to know is, like, as you know, it's going to be Street Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6 champion for this is Mena RD, who plays Blanca. Dude is unstoppable right now. He has won he has won EVO Japan twice. And now he's won EVO Las Vegas for the first time, and now he's on his way to France. So he's trying to get EVO France. So if he gets EVO France, he's gone through. He would have won every EVO in 1 year, in the same year.
That's crazy,
and that's an amazing feat, I would say. So that is freaking awesome. For Tekken 8, Arslan Ash won it again. This is his 6th time winning EVO in a Tekken game, which is even makes it more crazier. He's been the consistent champion from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. So
That's
so
crazy, dude.
so he's also 6-time champion for that, which was crazy. The first ever Fatal Fury champion was Goichi from Japan. He's already has he won an EVO before? I don't remember, but he's a really a very really good player from Japan. But what was cool was Guilty Gear, and for some reason I'm drawing a blank on who won that. Let me see. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm looking it up. So you, what's up?
Yeah, no, I had a chance to watch Top 8 for, I'm totally spacing on the name of the game, but apparently it's from an anime. It's something Night.
Under Night.
Under Night, yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in, that was the only chance that I had, that I went into the arena and stuff like that. We sat down, took a load off, and we were watching it. And man, the energy there was great. Lots of great competition and stuff like that. So I always have a great appreciation for EVO, for the community, and just the competition as a whole.
Wow, yeah, I totally agree. I mean, these people, like the way these people are playing these games is it's amazing to see.
Unreal.
It's actually got to be honest with you, what got me into it, it made me want to go to local. I went to a local here in Dallas, here to see the FGC community in Dallas, and it was really cool. I mean, I was just playing casuals. I didn't do a tournament because I haven't played Street Fighter 6 in like 7-8 months. So
yeah,
I knew I wasn't ready for it, but it's inspired me to actually kind of pick it up casually and see how good I can get back into it again. So we'll see how that's going to go in the future. But for Guilty Gear was Keishu Damu, I believe. I love it. No, Keishu what Damu. Yeah, that's his name. Yeah. This guy is really cool though, I will say. He plays Johnny in Guilty Gear, and what like he is so like chill. Like it is unbelievable. This guy's also not sponsored. He literally came out of nowhere at CEO earlier, the big tourney before, and just came up, won CEO 2 months later, now just won EVO. And like,
that's crazy.
It's amazing. Story. Yeah. And then but second place, the dude I was rooting for was Red Ditto, because he plays the character I play, Ramlethal. And that guy, super young, super talented. I'm looking forward to seeing where he's going to go next year. And stuff, so, or in the future for it. So Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising, Koji Coco won that from Team Beatrix. Marvel Cap 2, and it's kind of funny, I have a love-hate relationship with Marvel Capcom 2. Did you ever play it?
I did not play it, but my understanding of it is basically there's a few meta characters, and it basically everybody plays the same. It's just basically mirror matches.
Yep, that's basically my thing, and that's exactly what it is. Because like I'm looking at it right now, because you know what's funny, and I mean, and I will die on this hill on this. I mean, I'm not saying Marvel Cap 2 isn't a good game. It isn't. It is a good game. It's a great game. It's a fun historical game. However, you got it. Like here's the top. Okay, here's in the top 8. So the number one who won it all the way was Chaos. All right. His team was Sentinel, Storm, and Cyclops. Number 2 was Viga. His team was Magneto, Storm, and Psylocke. Then you got Servbot, Magneto, Storm, and Psylocke. Combo Fiend, Sentinel, Magneto, Iron Man.
All right, that's a little variety.
Yeah, Sentinel, Strider, Doctor Doom. That is probably the most variety I have seen throughout the time. Then G Concepts, Magneto, Storm, Psylocke. Telly, Storm, Psylocke, Magneto. Parry champ. Yeah, I'm just saying that is the thing that drives me insane, is that this game like has 56 characters, and it's like
we're gonna use like 10.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like someone in the rule book said, you know what, you got to use these 10 people out of the 56. It is wild. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm no shade on Marvel, but like that, I just don't like Marvel MVC2 high play. I do not, because it's all the same. It's always mirror matches.
Yeah, that's boring.
Yeah. So then Under Night Inbirth 2, Defiant won the Under Night Inbirth. You know, I've never given that game a chance. You said it looks good.
Really cool, dude. Who did he beat? Big Black or
Yeah, you're right. Big Black.
Big Black, yeah. No. It's great. Just a little time that I was in there, just getting the vignettes of the players and then seeing them, you know what I mean? It was really cool to get into it and you know, I get it. So it's like it also made me want to check out because I believe that's also an anime. I think, or at least a manga. So
I'm pretty sure it's a manga. I don't know if they made an anime for it, but if they did, I wouldn't be surprised.
I think you're right. I think it may just be a manga. But I mean, I was like, dude, it's like it definitely, you know, made me kind of want to check it out for sure.
Oh yeah, so I mean, yeah, no, definitely. I will say this though too. EVO's like presentation was like freaking top notch, dude. Like every like the television screen, the monitor screens, the like the, you know, like you said, in the grand stage, how they showed the people's vignettes and stuff, like the lower thirds, all that information, really good. Really, it was definitely top notch from the last time I remember going to see it. It was an incredible experience, I will definitely say. To go there. I mean, I guess the only unfortunate side was, I mean, they had to do it. There's no other way they couldn't have, especially to avoid what happened last year. They had to charge tickets to get into the venue this year. It did decongest it quite substantially.
I imagine,
yeah, they did. It was actually very easy to just walk in, go to your place, and then just go and sit down and stuff. But sometimes if you leave, then it's like you're taking the chance of someone taking your spot, but you know that you can come back. And then it came with like some wristbands and wristbands.
Right, yeah.
So there's no confusion at all whatsoever to get in. But the place that was actually really congested was like, so Maximilian dude was doing a live stream of the event on the show floor on the third day. So like when the finals were happening, so he had the couch, and then all this stuff was going down, because the finals matches, I will have to say, for most of these games that they were doing, were going down to the wire. There were resets. There were so many different things that was happening. I don't know what happened in Under Night. Was it like, did he win all the way like straight, or did he?
I didn't watch. I believe he won. It was Chaos that won.
No, Defiant.
Defiant. I believe he won straight up. I don't think he had any losses in top 8.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But like Tekken, they had to run it back. Fatal Fury, they had to run it back, and I believe one more. Oh yeah, Guilty Gear, they had to run it back. There was no upsets, unfortunately, but it was really good.
It was close,
really good to watch.
Yeah.
But then like it was really fun. And then on the side notes though too, all the stuff that was happening during the events, like there were so many booths. Like I got a chance to mess with Marvel Tokon Battle, which was that's going to be a good game. In my opinion. Unfortunately, I only was able to play 15 minutes of it, which really kind of got me like, oh man, I need some more time to sit down and break it down and stuff. But then we know that there's going to be a closed beta that's going to be coming on PlayStation in September, I believe the beginning of September. So people are going to look forward to that. Yeah, you have to sign. I don't know how to sign up for it. I don't remember. Oh no, I do. Go to the PlayStation Store and then put it on your wish list. And then you sign up. That's how it was.
Okay. Cool.
So looking forward to that. Street Fighter is and then there was a lot of different announcements that was going on. Street Fighter 6 finally are bringing costumes out after 2 years. They're finally bringing costumes out for their characters. No, that's what I said. That's what everyone is. They're like, what? Really? Yeah, it took them that long to be like, okay, we're going to make alternate outfits for other specific characters. Yeah. So it's summer, so it's all swimwear outfits and stuff. So to the people that you would assume that they would get swimwear, so like Cammy, Chun-Li, Kimberly, Alex, not Alex, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Anyway, it's Axel. I don't know the dude from the cover of the game. I can't remember his name. Jamie and them. So
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, and so that was some good news. Then they also showed a sneak peek of Sea Viper, who's the next DLC character that's coming, and was and shows like freaking like gameplay of like freaking Sagat. Man, Sagat's gonna be a beast, I will say.
He does look like a beast, dude.
Yeah, so that looked really cool. Tekken 8 was also also showed some stuff out over there. Had a really cool booth. Smitty was having some fun with Anna and Faku Ram in the image of it there. So that was actually pretty funny. Yeah. But yeah, so they announced that the Tekken 8, they just revealed the next character is going to be Armor King, who looks like a antagonist or like a bad guy or what's called a heel in the wrestling terms. Looks really cool. But I'm kind of over. I don't want to be on the soapbox, but here's a semi soapbox. I'm kind of over like the DLC characters to come into games, let alone fighting games, to be characters that have already been well established is getting a little old to me, and that drives me insane. Like sometimes, like I understand that you want to get money, and I understand that that it's a giant risk to put all your efforts on new characters. You can. But to say that this whole season is like so far until the very last character is now the new character has just been characters from either the past or from or the characters that were DLC characters from 7 is insane. Is ridiculous because like I mean I was just like, why do we're getting Lydia again? So Lydia has been was DLC twice in 7 and 8. Then you also have Now you have, and then you have Anna. Anna has been a character in Tekken since Tekken 2, and Armor King
from the jump off, basically. Right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, and Armor King is the same way. Armor King was from the original Tekken. So you got 4 characters, and on top of that, you're paying a ton. It's not cheap to buy these DLC these seasons. You're paying $50 for these characters, and then you're waiting for the
$50.
Yeah. Like hold on, let me take a look.
That's insane. They're charging you a new game for these characters
keep this in mind every year. So it's $50 a year. Like yeah. So like let me go to PlayStation.com. Yeah. So like, but then now you get now out of all that, you're waiting the new character that you've been waiting for. You had to wait 8 months to get this new person that's from Thailand. I forgot her name. Anyways, yeah, I'll look her up in a minute. But yeah, so
dude, that's one of my biggest issues with fighting games, dude. I don't like their model at all, and I feel like that's kind of where I've stayed away from it. Cause again, to me, it feels like paywalling or pay to play. It feels like pay to play. I mean, it literally is pay to play. You have to pay to play the character. You know what I mean, like that's bullshit.
But to be fair,
make them part of the game.
It has always
skins
been that way. That's most of the thing.
Have to be that way.
Yeah, no, that's true. Okay, here it is.
Model. I hate it.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So here it is. So Tekken 8 was Tekken 8's DLC was for season 1 was 3 characters: Eddie Gordo, Heihachi, and Lydia. So Eddie Gordo was from 3. Heihachi was the first bad guy from Tekken 1, and you have Lydia that came from Tekken 7. Then season and that right now costs $34.99 just for the season 1 for those 3 characters. Now I didn't know it was worse than for Tekken, but Tekken is more expensive than Street Fighter. Then you got
crazy.
Yeah, wait, maybe I'm not looking at this right.
Yeah, pay for them graphics.
Pay for them graphics. It's like, you know what, we're gonna take some of that money out that you owe us for them graphics. That's exactly what it is. It's like, you think these graphics are free?
Yeah, no. There's a reason why this costs more than Street Fighter 6. Have you looked at the 2?
Yeah. Okay. That's funny. So Anna Williams, Fakuram. Okay, so Anna Williams for Tekken 2, Armor King from Tekken 2, Fakuram was from Tekken 7. Both Fakuram has only been DLC released, So twice.
So they have paid for the same character like 3 times.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have Miari Zo. That's a brand new character that's coming out. Miari. It's like Miari. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Yeah. Plus, yeah. So plus with 2 stages, $40. So,
that's insane, dude. That's insane.
Mm-hmm. And people are gonna have to buy
it. People are gonna buy it, and I hate it.
Yeah.
It's never gonna end because people will continue to buy it.
You know what though? Like I said, it's like I would feel better if they I would be fine if they have past people mixed with new, but they are putting most of their focus on just everyone else like that. I mean, the Tekken roster is huge already as it is, but to say that their focuses are to sell is to repackage their old characters is just so annoying. I wouldn't mind seeing out of the 3 people that they came back, wouldn't mind one or two of them coming back, and then maybe having two DLC sprinkled, maybe even a guest character again, like Clive,
right?
Like they did before. But Jesus, man, it is so frustrating to see. Street Fighter is the same way. Street Fighter 6's third season are all characters from Street Fighter, except for Ingrid. Ingrid is technically a Street Fighter character because she was in Street Fighter Alpha 3 Plus, or no, Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper, I believe, but it's been a long time ago for that. So, like I said, she has a pass. Yeah, I know.
I didn't know that upper.
Yeah, that
upper,
one.
Downer,
that was it. It was a downer. That was the time when Alpha was doing drugs. That was
Street Fighter sideways.
Street Fighter tic tac toe. Yeah, yeah. It was a port that was on the Game Boy Advance back in the day. So that's what Street Fighter Alpha. Yeah, wow. Street Fighter Alpha Upper. But that wasn't the first one that she was introduced in. She was in a game called Capcom Coliseum. Or fighting history or something. So so she really wasn't meant for Street Fighter originally. There were stories that they were trying to make her like the main storyline, but it all fell through. But like Alex is now DLC 2 years in a row when he came from 3 is 1. Yeah. Then you also got like I'm glad that C Viper's coming back, and I think Z Viper would be the perfect DLC character coming back because we haven't seen her since 4. So 4, so having her come in, awesome. Sagat, once again, been a DLC character since was a DLC character in 5 and now a DLC character in 6. So it's just like, what are y'all doing, guys? Seriously, like it just makes
keep
it
ringing the same wallets over and over again.
Essentially, it's like y'all are worse than Madden at this point.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Like we're not even like we're just feeding you the same stuff we've already fed you.
Yeah, I know, right?
And you just keep paying us the same amount.
It's really bad. It's really frustrating. But anyways, soapbox done. I'm sorry, I was supposed to be a small soapbox, but it became a big one. But anyways, yeah, so Virtua Fighter 5 Revo was announced, going to be crossplay on Switch 2, PlayStation 5, Xbox, and Steam, coming very, very soon, as well as they showed the sneak peek of Virtua Fighter 6, which looks amazing. I cannot wait to see that, see that in play. That's going to be showing more information at Tokyo Game Show this year. Guilty Gear Strive, they did show the special character Lucy from Cyberpunk 2077 from the anime.
Ooh.
It's gonna be she's gonna be a character. Yeah, she's gonna be coming in. She's gonna be coming in this month. She's coming in at the end of August. So I cannot wait to check her out in that to see how she's gonna play. Fatal Fury City of the Wolves did announce did show off Ken. In Fatal Fury, in the Fatal Fury form, he plays weird to me, but I'm not used to SNK styles of gameplay itself. So, but it was interesting to see. I mean, it was funny because like Mighty Keith did a skit a long time ago about Ken being in Smash Brothers. No, Terry Bogard being in Smash Brothers, and then they were calling him Ken with the hat. Freaking hilarious. I love that sketch. It was such a great one. Yes. Yeah. And and as you know, they Tokon Fighting Souls made a announcement that they are showing they announced a closed beta happening in September. September 5th to the 7th, and to sign up, you just have to have a PlayStation account to get in. And Invincible Versus, which was oddly enough, did you get a chance to play this when you were there?
I did not know.
Oh man, like oddly enough, I've been worried about it because it didn't look fun. It looked kind of plain. Yeah. But when I was playing it, it didn't feel bad. It was actually not as bad as I thought it was.
Play it. I was like, that actually looks pretty good. I was like, that looks fun.
Oh yeah. It was actually really fun to play, and to learn and then know who you wanted in your trio. So I definitely enjoyed it. It was good. They announced Omni Man, and they did show a trailer for Omni Man. You knew he was going to be in the game. There's no way that he wasn't going to be. Yeah. So that was going to be cool. Grand Blue Fantasy versus Rising. They announced Willness. Take it or leave it. I don't know who that is, but we'll go with that. That character has just been announced. He is officially out now already. Came out August 5th. Capcom Fighting Coliseum 2 showed the title update release. They added Ingrid into the Capcom Fighting Collection 2 and Alpha 3 because and turned it in since she, like I said earlier, she was an Alpha 3 upper. Now her and another character has been added into the roster, including some other like soundtracks and stuff like that, scene views and stuff. So yeah, it's but for the most part, like I said, EVO was fun. It was an incredible thing. I got to network with a lot of cool people. I definitely wanted to go again. Surprisingly, EVO is going to be what, June next year, which is crazy. Like this is the earliest I've ever seen it. Yeah,
it's gonna be in June. It's gonna be hot as balls out here.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's gonna be June 23rd to the 25th, I believe. 23rd, 24th. Yeah, June 23rd to the 25th.
Crazy.
So get ready, man. Get ready to get your fans and stuff out, because that's gonna be crazy. I'm definitely going to go again, dude. Like it was a great experience. I had a fun time doing it. So going to come back. So anyways, I know we've been kind of went a little bit overboard, but it's all good.
It was a meaty event. It was a meaty event. Well worth taking the time to talk about it, talk about our experience and it as a whole. So
yeah. Did you see the Able Gamers area? Like,
I did.
That was like there was an exhibition of two really good like Street Fighter players that were completely blind, and I was
like I wasn't right there with you. This is craziness.
Were you with me? I don't remember.
Yes, I was. We were having a conversation.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. I totally forgot. You're right, because we were talking about like, we need to talk to the dude to hit up Lex to let her know.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Okay, I do remember. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So just had to jumpstart. You just have to call me out on it. Then I'll be like, okay, you're right. You had to call shenanigans. Perfect. Make me look bad.
No, I love what they're doing, though. And I love the fact that they, they're able to take that opportunity to bring people out there and do what they're doing. So I always support that. And Able Gamers is a great organization and just group in general. So, and then obviously, I love some Voodoo Rangers. So them working together, I think it's fantastic.
Absolutely. I totally agree. I mean, they like it's great. It's great to see. So that's cool. All right, Smitty, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah, just wanted to talk about, if you guys haven't heard yet, or if you hadn't, Nintendo is once again raising the prices on, actually, what's crazy is that they're raising the prices on their Switch 1 and those models and accessories. What they are claiming is due to the market, aka tariffs, they need to raise the prices of of the old hardware. Mind you, the new stuff isn't going up, and we'll talk about that here in a second. So let's just go down to prices here. So the original Nintendo Switch, which costs now $300, will be $340. The Switch OLED was $350, will be $400. How much is the Switch 2?
Base Switch 2 with no game, with no Mario Kart, is $450.
Okay. And then a Switch Lite, $200, now $230. The Alarmo is going from $100 to $110.
What?
Joy-Cons,
the Alarmo too?
the Alarmo too. They got the Alarmo, y'all. The Alarmo. Joy-Cons from $80 to $90. That's
stupid. That's sick.
That's crazy. Amiibos going up like $5. Premium Amiibos going up $10 from $20 to $30. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what the Amiibos do.
You know what? You know what's actually kind of weird? I'm gonna take a small break on this. Why is Nintendo still dealing with Amiibos? Because it's like Skyland. You remember Skylanders?
No, nope, sure don't.
Okay, so you remember when Spyro did the Skylanders thing with the little toys and stuff? Just exactly like what Amiibo does, but it phased out because it was oversaturated, or the music stuff like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, all that stuff, because it got oversaturated. There is no one out there. I mean, maybe there's a small few out there that's going to pay $30 or $40 on a stupid little toy like a freaking Amiibo. Right. That is ridiculous.
I don't understand that. But more importantly, though, I know there's talks too about the subscription going up as well. I don't know. I looked around, but I haven't been able to find anything concrete saying that it is going up. But the fact that remember too, it was earlier this year that they already did a price hike before the Switch 2 came out, in preparation for tariffs. I don't think you can keep. Can you just keep using tariffs as a reason to tariffs, bro? It's gotta go up. It's gotta go up. Broad market things. Excuse me. Excuse me, Nintendo. This is literally like Nintendo. I feel like has turned into like what they were always. I felt like kind of preached, that they were different from the other companies and they do things differently, and they, this and that. Like, they literally have given us an incremental console, which they've never done. They've always innovated in some way or some, nothing on this other than you can use the Joy-Cons as a mouse now. I mean, there's other things, but it feels very incremental to me. They didn't take any risks. They didn't, do anything that is typical of Nintendo. So to see things like this, just reaffirms that they turned into corpo. Like, they were already corpo, but in a way they understood. They didn't fully embrace that corpo mentality. I feel like they've gone, we got to go full in. We need money, y'all. And they have fully embraced it, I feel. And it almost feels like a shift in the company's cultural beliefs and how they are received by us, the general consumer. And, again, I'm wondering, what kind of move is this? Is this a move to force people to get the Switch 2? Because that's almost what it feels like to me. Like, they are making this stuff higher and closer to the pricing of the Switch 2 to get people to be like, well, I mean, I'm already almost there. I might as well just get a Switch 2 if I'm going to get a Switch. And they're just basically pricing out the Switch 1. It's real weird, dude.
I can see
it's weird.
I could see Microsoft doing something like this if they're trying to if they had a new system and they're wanting to force people to try the new system. I could see Microsoft easily doing this. And I don't think Nintendo is doing this subconsciously to say you need to buy more Switch 2s, because when you're talking about culture of Nintendo, culture of Nintendo has absolutely changed. I mean, the president of Nintendo didn't have any kind of wasn't someone that was grown up in the Nintendo ether in a work on the background. He's a businessman. He's straight up business, and and what he cares about is money. And Nintendo's one could argue Nintendo's always been that way, because Nintendo has never really Nintendo's always said, this is what it is, this is how we do it. If you don't like it, too bad. They've always been very strict on when it comes to this kind of deal. But this year is just the most weirdest year I have ever seen for like the options that Nintendo has been giving everyone. Like with this, it doesn't make any sense to say, because normal etiquette, I won't even say etiquette, normal like projections of what you would do when you're wanting to phase out a system is you want to reduce the price to get rid of it, because you don't want to so you don't have any extra ones to go buy. But then to say that you're going to be jacking the price up, even though y'all just released a brand new system 2 months ago, even though that you're saying this is to project for tariffs and stuff. Keep in mind, people bought, like, these companies like Walmart, Target, Best Buy has bought these systems months before tariffs has been activated. And then now you're saying, so you know what you just ended up doing? You ended up increasing your backfill, your backup, like your own warehouse of people not buying those systems, because there's no reason because they're going to be losing out, because two reasons. Too expensive, even if they get that price, the at cost price, they're not getting anything for it. So there's no like incentive for them to even buy it. And two, you have a brand new system. You have a Gen 2 of that you just released 2 months ago that everyone's going to get. And then you're going to tell a person a Switch OLED, which is the better Switch, is only $50 less than the 2. It doesn't make any lick of sense.
It makes zero sense.
Yeah, at all whatsoever. And then plus all to say that the controller, and then mind you too, like there's some Switch 2 controller accessories also went up in price due to this this announcement too, because isn't like the Switch controller, the Switch controller also went up to like $100. It's $100 now or something.
The Pro controller went up to $100.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's like this is insane that you're saying now controllers are costing more than the games now. It's wild where we're at right now.
I swear, if there is any kind of drift, I will explode.
Oh no,
literally explode.
Yeah, I would literally like seriously just be like drive up to like to Nintendo. It's like, dude, now like $40 or $50 or $60. It's frustrating when it happens, but you're dishing out a bill for a controller is wild. And like, pro controllers, like third-party controllers like the Victrix or the Nacon Revolutions and all that stuff, $200. You're hitting closer to these marks now for your regular base controller. It's just like, what the hell is going on? It doesn't it doesn't make, none of this is making any sense to me, and none of this is it should not be right in what way. And then in fact, companies like Walmart, Best Buy are fighting back on this. Like right now, they've actually clearanced out their OLED. Walmart is clearancing out their OLEDs, and they dropped the price down from $350 to $300. Because here's my this is not what they're doing, but here's my thought. Here's my theory of it. Because a company like Walmart has so much bulk because they have so many stores out through America, that they have like a warehouse full of this stuff, and they don't want to buy anymore because there's no reason for them to buy more because the Switch 2 is out. So they're just wanting to say, so if you're going to jack the price up, no one's going to buy that. That thing is just going to be sitting inside the stores forever. They're just wanting to get rid of it. And so they're just trying to entice people to be like, here, take this off our hands at this point. Yeah, and do that. And that's the mentality that they should be doing right now, because like no one's going to go buy and be like, unless you're a collector and for some odd reason you're wanting to get this and wanting to get a brand new one completely sealed, no one's going to just come by there and just say, hey, I want to Switch 1. I'm going to want to get the Switch freaking 2, the one and the Switch 1 was was a minimal system that it doesn't even justify the cost that you're trying to give it. So yeah. It's doesn't make any sense.
It's goofy, dude. It is so goofy. I was like, I remember going through and reading that and stuff, and I was just like, what? Like it's like that doesn't make sense. I was like, the older consoles don't go up in price. What? What?
Yeah, it's
that's like insane. That's insane. Like, what was that conversation like? hey boss, we got a lot of like just switches we need to get off our hands. What's the plan here? Huh?
Yeah, I know, right? It's like
price.
Jack the price up by 15%.
Raise the price. Sir, this is 2 increases in the same. Raise the price and then put a little note that says we may need to increase in the future. That's what we've gotten to.
It's alarming. Terrible. It's alarming. It's now like this is unforeseen territory, and I really like. I'm not holding my breath on saying Nintendo's going to renege on this kind of like what Xbox did last week or a couple weeks ago.
They won't. Nintendo won't. If anything, they will double and then triple down on you. They're like, you want to say something? We're going to triple the prices. What?
It's like, wait, what'd you say?
Buy it.
Yeah. And he's like, wait, what did you say? What'd you say? Oh, okay. $4.99. Happy?
You want to keep talking? I can keep going higher.
He's like, okay, you're hurting yourself because no one's going to do that. Psycho.
Well, and that's Jesus. The thing is, this is one of those moments where they need to feel that financial pinch from a move like this to make them question. Because otherwise, if they get away with things like this, they're going to keep pushing it further and further and further. Like, we have to stop it now. And I think it will. It does not make sense for anybody to go and pay these prices for a Switch 1. If you do, I will find you. No, I won't find you.
Too much effort.
Way too much effort. There are other ways to do it. And who's going to actually go out and buy a brand new one at this point anyway? There's so many on the used market. Like, this just makes zero sense to me. I don't know what like tariffs or not. Like, and if that were the case, then why wouldn't it be targeted at the Switch 2? Why the Switch 1?
Oh, well, the reason why with the Switch 2 is that they don't like that people. It would look bad for them to jack the price up only 2 months later.
Of course,
that's why. Yeah,
but they don't. But they didn't think it was going to look bad for them to go back to the previous model and jack those prices up.
I don't even know what they're trying to do with that. That doesn't even make any like a sense to me at all. But here's the funnier thing is the fact that. Yeah, even it doesn't. Money. See, the thing with money is that.
Insert Mr. Krabs.
If it makes sense, then I can understand why you're going through that direction. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand if someone wanting to get say, oh man, we're underselling this. Listen, we got to jack the price up so we can get even more profit. I can understand them justifying it. But dude, who's going to spend $90 on the on the controllers?
Not even a DualSense. I could see more so on a DualSense. That would feel like it's worth the money.
So, because
Joy-Con?
Joy-Cons, yeah.
I can make one of those in my garage. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, I know, right? Too much effort again.
I went too far. I cannot.
but here's also the thing though too. Nintendo just has been having a very questionable year of decision making, I will say, because with the Pal World thing, which is still in courts, the game key card. See, I feel like they're shooting themselves. They're in their own way. It doesn't even make any sense with Nintendo because the Switch. The reason why the Switch was successful, besides their very strong first party support, was those indie games. And at the time when the system came out, that was really the only way that you could play portably those indie games, because Steam Deck was not out when the Switch 1 came out first.
Right.
So all those indie games that were in the PlayStation store that was just sitting there and stuff had a new venue, and the Switch gave them there was that time where they were just making money. A lot of those indies are making money and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the ways to do it was cartridge based stuff. But and then so people then when you decide to say we're going to make one card, it's going to be a 64 gig card. We're going the top off for anyone that puts their thing in this on this card is going to be at least $15 on top of of what they were going to be getting on their profit. is insane. It's like it's ridiculous. And so you're kind of like you're kind of forcing indies to go into some place that they are probably going to do in the first place to get the most amount of money on their from their investment, but also just totally ban them from another chance of other kind of gamers like console gamers that like playing physical. But like, and then they're dying on this hill for some odd reason. I don't know why, or maybe because I don't know. There must be some sort of science into the card itself. I have no freaking idea. But it like the fact that they decided to say we're going to give everyone drives a car, but the only car that we're going to provide is a Mercedes Benz. Everyone has to buy that Benz, and regardless. And then even though not a lot of people will have that money. They're still gonna force them to buy that freaking $100,000 car. I mean, I
feel like it's less. They have to distribute less money because it's less things. If they can handle the digital distribution, then they don't have to worry about a third party or in-house physical distribution. I feel like that's the way all of them are trying to go. They are trying to force digital. I feel like it's an inevitability at this point in time because, it costs them less not to have the physical. In the history of ever have they ever said, you know what, we're going to lose money on this if we continue doing this. We lose money on this. Let's continue doing it. They're not going to do it. They're going to make it harder and harder and harder.
But if it's if it's centralized, I can understand, but it usually isn't. If it's a third party that's going into their system, they're going to get some sort of cut anyways for the physical. So in a way, they get more money for that. Because
I don't know them, dude.
Yeah, I might be wrong.
I don't understand. And again, it's like I feel like they see something that we don't yet, and that's just what their long-term plan is. And, we're being spoon-fed bits of it here and there and hearing little twinklings here and there, but they've got the bigger picture. And I feel like, throughout the years, especially when we hit the pandemic and stuff like that, I feel like that just accelerated them pushing forward with this digital plan. And it gave them, a boost in being able to justify, hey, here's why we're doing this. We've already gone down this path. We're not stopping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just don't trust what their plan is. I mean, nope. It's funny because
I don't trust it.
I'll wait till because you already know me, I'm going to get physical as much as I possibly can because even Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat collection, which I really want. They're actually they're putting their game on the card, but the difference is they're adding they have to add $10 on top of that so they don't lose the margin cut that Nintendo put for doing it. So so everywhere else is $50, but on the Switch 2 it's $60. So yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's so terrible. That's so terrible.
If that's where we're at right now, at this point, you either need to make another. I mean, dude, the demand is people want physical. That's the demand. Because there is a demand. Because people are not buying the game key cards. So because they're not buying the game key cards, your partners, your third party developer partners are losing faith in your system. Right. And the reason why, and so because they know that they want it, because for instance, I want to get Final Fantasy Tactics on the Switch too, but I can't but I won't because I found out it's a game key card. So it's so I'm going to get it on PlayStation 5 at this point. So because I want the physical game. I don't want any of the download BS. That's just simple as that. But so. The demand for physical is still there. It's still strong. You did a survey. They did. I don't know if you know about this, Smitty, but they did a survey earlier this week. But there were so many people that were saying that was so negative about the game key card that they shut that survey down in less than 24 hours after it was released. Nintendo's survey. Oof. So we know that there is a demand for it, and people are willing to pay for it, but y'all are not wanting to do it, or maybe y'all.
It's terrible, dude. That whole literally the first day that I got the Switch 2 up and whatnot, I couldn't play because the cards were connected to the other two switches, and I was like, what? I had to basically nuke all the connections to establish this as the dominant connection. It was so dumb.
It's dumb. It's so dumb. Dumb. And by the way, there's a fix around that too. By the way, because Wilbo showed it to me, and I was like, "Are you joking? Like, you don't even need to use virtual key, like the virtual cards or the system that they use. There's also a way to get around that." So I was like,
"Oh, you guys show me. You guys shoot me that info."
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Just like, I don't know, like what happened. It feels like, I don't know. It just feels like somehow the third parties did them wrong in some sort of way. And then they decided to be like, okay, we're going to be pinpointing our hatred towards the people that made Switch 1 successful. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to it, but it doesn't. It feels targeted. That's what it feels like,
This is because of you.
I know, right? That's exactly. It's like, oh my God. But anyways, we'll see how this is going to go. But folks. Thank you for listening to episode number 274 of the CFG Gamecast. Thank you for being a part of the conversation, as always. We will be back again next week with a whole new set of different topics and discussions. So if you did miss out on this episode, that is perfectly all right. We release all the podcasts at the beginning of each and every week on Monday morning. So there is absolutely no reason to miss out on our sexy voices. Ooh. All right, guys, be sure to check out the awesome content that I will be releasing out for our EVO 2025 trip this week. But be sure to stop by at our website, confreaksgeeks.com, for some more awesome content. So once again, this is Davis and Smitty signing out. Y'all, take it easy.